I'm going to show you how to use Rabbit DLAM in this video, and I'm also going to talk about the update. So they've changed the model powering Rabbit DLAM from Opus 4.5 to 4.6, so there should be some pretty big upgrades there. But to start, what you're going to do, you're going to go to dlam.rabbit.tech, or you can go to dlam.rabbit.ai. They both work. You cannot use Safari, I've just found out. So I'm going to use Chrome. So you can control DLAM using either this microphone button, or you can type to it. I'm just going to be typing to it because I'm talking to you. Plug your Rabbit R1 in to your computer, and then you click this button here to give it permission to record your screen.
How can I assist you today?
Shut the fuck
Both
up, I'm
retry-
talking. And so we got a few tests that we're going to run today to test out the new model. That's, if you're just here for the tutorial, that's it. That's all you need to do. Then you start giving it instruction. First thing I'm going to tell it to do is clean up my desktop. So it should potentially be fast.
Starting to tidy up your desktop and organize everything.
It should potentially be faster in certain scenarios, but slower in others, because it will dynamically allocate how much thinking it will do depending on the complexity of the task.
One set of instructions later.
I don't know what it's doing. Use stacks. Wow. That better not be everything you do. I don't know why it's using stacks. So far, it is really not better. Like, this is actually way worse. I thought this was going to be the easy test, to be honest, but it immediately fucked itself up by having macOS organize it through stacks, which means it can't see them anymore. Now it's looking for terminal and it's clicking on the Wi-Fi. It's opening Civ 7. No, okay, I have to tell it no, because I don't want it to fucking fuck up my game. Stop.
Understood. The cleanup task is being stopped now.
That was
The
egregious.
desktop cleanup task has been stopped. Let me know if you need any further help.
Whoa. Further? You didn't do anything. That was terrible. It didn't clean up anything on the desktop, and then it went to play a video game, which, good thing it didn't, because I'm like 4 days into that. I'll circle back around to that. Okay, so we're gonna have it make a to-do list. Now I'm going back to dlam.rabbit.tech. Okay, task number 2. It could be going through your email, it could be going through a note that you have, like whatever. You can tell it to go through anything. I'm gonna have it go through my school website and put together a to-do list.
One set of instructions later.
Okay, so one of the things that 4.6 can do that 4.5 can't is it has sub-agents. So while it's going through and thinking about what it's, and it's gathering the information, it will have other agents running in the background who are going to decide what the requirements are and what it needs to write. There should be less of a lag between it reading something and then writing something. It's going to have one agent reading, one agent thinking about what it's going to write, that kind of deal. Okay, so it's taken a scan of the whole web page.
Now I'm reviewing the work to do section to ensure we capture all the key information.
I think that's the
I
smart.
gathered all the assignments and deadlines from iLearn.
When? He didn't do anything. I didn't see it click nothing. I'm not seeing the improved reasoning, but potentially that is just because this isn't hard enough. I don't know. But clearly it's hard enough that there's no speed increase. Just so far, I can't really tell the difference. In fact, based on that desktop cleanup task, it's worse. I don't know how it messed itself up so badly. So far, not faster, even on like simple stuff like that. But the next test is gonna show whether or not it's better. Let's tell it again. Let's try to clean up your desktop.
One set of instructions later.
Why are you opening terminal? It's opening trash. I don't know what the problem is. Like, why is it having so
Now
much?
I'm navigating to your desktop folder in Finder to get a visual overview.
Okay. Okay. What are you doing now?
Get everything organized.
Okay, it seems kind of reasonable what it's doing now. It might get it this time. I don't know why it didn't before. Hop to it, Rabbit.
I'm now opening the Utilities folder to access terminal. I'm now moving your document files into the Documents folder.
Go for it, buddy. Whatever you say.
Now I'm moving the Work folders into the Documents folder, as planned.
As planned. Side note. For those of you worried about like security concerns, obviously there's security concerns anytime you're like just intrinsically something like this, anything to do with computers, there is security risks. I'm not going to sit here and say there's no security risks, but I would like to point out.
Now I'm moving the music folders into the music directory.
If you're worried that it's going to like log into your bank account and steal your banking information, like it's not like OpenClaw where it does stuff in the background without you knowing. Like you're visually watching everything it does. So if you get your bank information stolen, I feel like that was pretty preventable because you could have seen it logging onto your bank. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's security risks, but a big obstacle to those security risks is that you're watching what it does and you're monitoring it. With that in mind, for the next thing, I'm not going to be monitoring it. I'm just going to let it run because I want to test I want to have it give me email updates if I'm away from my computer. The last one did a pretty good job with those. I just want to see if there's any difference. And I'm going to be giving it a much harder, more complex task with far more instructions, which should help. So for the final test, go through all of the major LLM, what do you call those? Manufacturers, research, I don't know, providers. Create a spreadsheet highlighting their cost, capability, speed, and any other relevant or interesting information. Create the spreadsheet in, I guess, numbers. I need you to email me updates periodically. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna see what it did. But yeah, this will be the big test. This isn't really a great big test, I don't feel, but I can't come up with any other ideas. So if you guys have ideas, tell me. Let's see how it goes. It's got quite the spreadsheet here. I think it did a pretty good job, but I'm gonna link a link to the spreadsheet in the description and the comments. That way you can judge for yourself.